The beef industry is quite a global industry right now. There are lots of parts of the world that are producing beef, and in many cases they're not the traditional places that we would have thought of that are producing beef. About 70% of the world's beef in the future is going to be produced in the tropical and subtropical parts of the world. We produce about 28% more beef with 17% fewer cattle in the last 30 years in the U.S. And so for us, being a global leader is sort of one of our endeavors. And Texas is sort of the center of the beef cattle industry. At the same time, Texas A&M is the largest department of animal science in the United States. And we have about 50 faculty members in our department that have expertise in beef in some way. And so knowing that we have the expertise at Texas A&M and then seeing an opportunity, there really wasn't an internationally recognized education platform that we could actually go out there and present to share information around the world. So getting a lead gift from Bob McLaren and 44 Farms to help establish the International Beef Cattle Academy was a tremendous opportunity for us.
The reason we wanted to be a part of what Dr. Lamb and his team is doing at Texas A&M was to open up the opportunity for ranchers and producers beyond the borders of the United States to understand what we're doing and what Texas A&M is doing and using the best practices out there to help others be successful. That's the key to making all of us better and to provide better quality food for people throughout the world.
So the genesis of the International Beef Cattle Academy was to actually go out there and train trainers. So try and find some of the leaders in those countries to take the academy, and then they can pass that information on, because we're not going to be able to educate every individual farmer in every part of the world. But what we can do is we can educate leaders, and then they can take that information and pass it on to folks in their regions and their parts of the world. Partnering with somebody like Bob McLaren and 44 Farms was a natural fit because they are leaders in the cattle industry. They're certainly leaders in terms of how they view the future of livestock production. And having somebody like Bob to provide a lead gift like this was essential to getting this Beef Cattle Academy off the ground. And without that, we would really be struggling to have had the success we've had to this point.